he's shitting the bed. And if I was the coaching staff, if I was Paul Maurice, and which I'm not because I'm not that good of a coach, but this is what I would do. If there's a player that isn't producing and he is a goal scorer, I would bench him for a couple games. Just a couple games. After the Helsinki game, just have him as a healthy scratch just for a couple games till he gets his mind back and, more focus onto the game. And not, living up to the hype of last season. Because it's a new season, he needs to understand that every player has their has a bad streak. McDavid had it last year, like I already mentioned. And I mentioned that in an earlier episode. And Laine's going through the same thing. So what I would do is I'd bench him for a couple games. And it wouldn't be home games, they'd be away games. They'd be road games. I'd make sure that we were on a road trip. And again, it would be after the Helsinki series. Then we'd put him back in, put him on the second line. I'd put him in on the second line, see how he produces. If he's producing, I'd move him back to the top pairing. I wouldn't shuffle him around like Maurice is doing, trying to fit him in, try to get him motivated and get him going. I just find that to be, oversympathetic and, trying to build up the hype in him. But we'll see what happens tonight. And of course, the Jets are gonna win. They're playing fucking Florida. The Florida Panthers fucking suck. They haven't had a decent fucking team since '94. That's when Scott Mellenby was fucking carrying the team to the fucking playoffs. Carrying them right to the fucking finals. Remember the rat trick? I do. They played the fucking Wings. I think they played the Wings. Yeah, they played the Detroit Red Wings, and the Red Wings beat them. And then they played the Devils the following year. That's who they played. I was trying to remember who they played in 97-98. The Red Wings, who they played in 97-98, and they played the Florida Panthers. That's a franchise that I believe shouldn't have a hockey team. That's a state where, it's a state where they can only really have one. There should only be one franchise there because that's like giving Nashville a hockey team. Oh, wait, yeah, that happened. Oh. That's like giving Dallas. Oh, yeah, that happened. Fuck. That's like, relocating a team to, Arizona. Oh, yeah, that happened too. Shit. Popping up franchises with cities that don't even see snow. And the only way they can see snow is to, go north. Go north. That's the only way, eh? You gotta go north. Don't go to Minnesota. Fuck Minnesota, eh? Fuck. I just like swearing. Alright, time for another clip. I'm gonna take a quick little break. And here's a movie clip.
Whoa. Don't even think of coming on this floor with those hard soles, Pally.
Fine, I'll just ref in my socks. Must be game time.
Don't let it push your buttons, Whitey.
What are you waiting for?
Come on, dribble, hurry up!
What? No whistle on that one, ref?
Okay. Foul on this kid for eating everything in sight.
Huh?
Jelly Jugs, next time you come on my court, you better wear a bra, okay?
He was just kidding, son. You got very nice boobs.
Jerk.
Idiot! Oh, you people don't like that? How about you throw something at me? I dare you. With pleasure.
They're scratching up my floor. Here comes a seizure. They're so bad for the second seizure. Don't be scared,
she breakdancing?
Okay, that's it. Game over. Nobody wants to see an old man die. Fatty's team loses because I want to see him cry again.
Yeah, there are some 8 Crazy Nights, one of my favorite holiday movies. I like that scene just because, while he was having a seizure. And that's not how a seizure works, because you can't talk when you're having a seizure. Sorry, there's a little indiscrepancy there, Adam. I'm sorry. I don't think I've ever said a full-blown sentence while I was having a seizure. I've told the story of how I'm not allowed to go to funerals. Especially open caskets. Or ones with those, weird incense things. Catholic funerals, that's what it is. Those things make me sneeze. Oh. Yeah. But yeah, throughout November, of course, I'm going to be playing a bunch of different holiday clips. Just because they're not all going to be, holiday clips. I'm playing this, just playing a bunch of, holiday clips because we're about a month and a half away from Christmas. Why not? Halloween's over. Sue me. And right now I'm contemplating where, I'm thinking maybe I should get a Christmas tree this year. I'm only going to have, 4 presents underneath it, but still, gotta celebrate a little bit. Give the cat something, I don't know. Here, Freya, have some, wrapped up kitty treats. Individually wrapped. As I took the time to do it. So you have to unwrap them one by one. Okay. So, like I said, I wasn't really paying much attention to the news. I find it to be too depressing. That's why I stopped watching the news. I'm like, this is really, really depressing. I can't watch this shit. I get all the updates I need from Twitter and Facebook. And I'm the type of person, if I see something on Facebook that says anything about financial information being leaked to the government, I'm gonna, look at it and see if it's factual, and it turns out it is, because it was brought up in the House of Commons and during the question period. And yeah, Trudeau thinks it's a great idea. I'm like, well, this is dictatorship. He wants to know how much Canadians are owing to the government. This is just disgusting. Just disgusting. What happened to, a free nation? Whatever happened to freedom? And now you want our banking information, you want our banking history. Fuck you, man. Fuck you. You're the greasiest of grease balls. Can't we just have, a flash election and just be like, yeah, we don't want you, and we don't want Scheer. We'll just take some Joe Blow nobody, make him prime minister. Maybe he'll do a better fucking job. Don't pick me. I like having hair. I'm pretty sure if I was a politician, I'd lose the majority of my hair. And I don't really have a political standpoint either. I'd start my own party, but, I wouldn't have any followers. Well, maybe I would, but, I'd just come up with a bunch of bullshit laws that would cost very, very little money. And I've asked around, I have talked to people about the whole legalization of marijuana. And they're like, I don't even think it's legal. I'm like, it isn't. It's legal to buy, but you can only buy it from government-mandated facilities. Other than that, you can't smoke it in public, like I've mentioned numerous times, countless times. You can't smoke it in public, you can't have it on you, you can only carry up to 30 milligrams, which is the minimum dosage that, if you're a beginner registered smoker, that's as much as you're allowed to carry, is 30 milligrams. So, if you're a registered smoker and you're only allowed to carry up to 30 carry up to 30 grams, it's pointless of you even having a registration. I'm personally allowed to carry up to 60 grams on me at a time, which I never do. I don't really even carry that much on me. I carry like maybe half a gram. That's about it, and that's just for work because I'm registered, and and my employers know about that I'm medically treated, and I have a prescription and everything. So, but this whole legal and the people that I've talked to just don't understand like how this is already legal when there haven't been any proper tests been done with the drug. They just made it legal. There's no test to show if it actually does affect a person's motor skills while they're driving. No proper tests have been done in Canada. It to see if there's any accidents that affect their jobs or their work environment, because I've seen ads on TV, and the one that I love the most is the street cannabis one. Know the risks of street cannabis, okay? What's the risks of street cannabis? I'd like to know. I mean, I've been smoking this stuff for 20 years, so what are the risks? Fucking dumbass, fucking politicians. And the other one that I like is, driving while high causes accidents. And I'm like, well, yeah, if you're smoking a bong. If you're taking a massive bong while you're driving, of course you're gonna fucking crash. Pull over, smoke it somewhere, chill for a bit, chill for about half an hour, 45 minutes, be like, okay, yeah, I'm good to drive. Guaranteed you would be good to drive after 45 minutes, but then there's this one ad that says, up to please allow 4 to 5 hours before driving. Are you fucking retarded? 4 to 5 hours? I wouldn't even my high would be gone. Completely gone within 4 hours. And most days it usually is gone by 4 hours, so. Just crazy. Just full of craziness. Alright, okay. Oh, play with a little laser pointer. I was gonna annoy Freya. There we go. And it's funny because she'll meow at the laser dot. And it's not even really a meow, it's more like a little squeak. Yeah, okay. Anyway. So the Bombers have beat the Stampeders, which they clinched a playoff spot, so the Bombers are in the playoffs for the Grey Cup. And I find that to be the weirdest trophy, is the Grey Cup, because they only have 9 teams. I'm like, well, there you go. You, all the teams should technically be able to play, but there's only like 2 teams that don't play. This is not how you do go for a championship. You don't start. That just seems like you're starting halfway through. It took me probably about 48 hours to realize that the Boston Red Sox have clinched their 9th divisional title. Yeah. Congratulations to them for winning the World Series. So, hats off to the Boston Red Sox. I don't like Boston at all. I personally wanted to see the Dodgers win, but hey, the Dodgers are, after all, the West Coast's version of the Mets. So, both teams equally suck. I can't say the same for the Blue Jays. Their roster development is just ass backwards. How How they're not playing Guerrero Jr. is beyond. How they didn't play Guerrero Jr. at all last